MAGA police, ICE, any military who is actually supporting Trump is helping to create a world that is going to throw them away tomorrow and allow them to starve in the street like other homeless people are starving today. This shouldn't be hard to understand. There's basically just two parts to this. Basically, it's that automation is increasing at an incredible rate. It's already been happening to a great degree in factories. We already have robot dogs as a part of the police forces. This is going to become more, not less. This would happen whether or not Democrats were in charge or whether Republicans are in charge. Eventually, they're going to need basically nothing for human personnel because of how quickly they're advancing. Now, the second part to this should be easy to understand, just realizing that Trump's administration has been firing anyone they possibly can. So firing vets, medical researchers, park rangers, just cutting out people who are working in airports, cutting out anybody they can, cutting Medicare for poor people, cutting food benefits for children, for seniors. People should be able to realize that if right now they are willing to let those people suffer and starve, what do they think is going to happen to them when their jobs are replaced by technology? Because obviously the same people, his administration, which is happy to throw these people out on the streets, don't care if these people will starve. When they are no longer needed by them, they will obviously do the same to them when they also become no longer needed. These people are concerned about personal profit, about making as much as they possibly can, and people have a bizarre thought of thinking that, well, Trump is already rich, he doesn't need more money. Meanwhile, he's collecting billions of dollars, more jets, more golf courses and resorts around the world. He is not content with what he has. He's constantly trying to make more deals for himself, not for the American people. And this is causing a future which tomorrow will happily watch them starve and die without even thinking twice about it.
They don't care if we live or we die. I had people drive by and say, kill yourself.
Right now, they already have incredible robot dogs and drones. This is just going to increase. Right now, they have robot dogs incorporated into police forces to a small scale. But now that the technology exists, this is going to increase rapidly, just like the amount of cars increased and were incorporated in society rapidly once the technology actually existed, that they could start mass producing these things. Musk says that he envisions a future where there are 4 robots for every person, where there is more robots than people. MAGA is creating a future that is going to just let them starve tomorrow because they will no longer be needed, because just robots and AI and everything will be able to manufacture the rich people whatever they want. And they don't give a fuck about who suffers and dies as a result. So, and eventually there's not going to be anything you can do to stop it.
Where dozens of heads of state and government were present. The robot can detect and inspect suspicious packages and is programmed to patrol on its own or be operated remotely by a handler.
There's no human force that will be able to fight against this. Once they are in complete power with robot and drone armies, it will be game over and there will be nothing that you can do to stop it. So it's basically either put back in place people who actually care about vets and park rangers and whether or not children go hungry or not, or accept this dystopian future. And it's not just going to be like a road warrior kind of a future where there's people roaming around and trying to find gas.
They make you feel like a criminal for being homeless.
Oh, you got trespassed from the park.
Yeah.
What will happen if you don't leave?
I get arrested. Gotten like 30 tickets, $300 a pop. Every 3 days you gotta move. No stability.
This is all you need to understand. It's just a few points. They're helping to create a future where in the future they will no longer be needed. Right now, they are attacking and being used by the government to attack the people who want a different future, to stop them from being able to block this dystopian future. And then once this has been accomplished, once technology is advanced even a bit farther, they will no longer be needed. The other realization is that it shouldn't be too hard to understand if they are willing to today discard anyone who they consider not to be needed, allow children to starve, people to go without health care and die. The same people who would do that obviously would do that to them when they are no longer needed.